Good afternoon and welcome to the TradeXchange After Market Roundup for the 22nd of July 2016. More positive sentiment in the markets all around today. S&P 500 hitting a record high today, finishing at 2175.03, higher by 0.46%. Dow also positive, higher by 0.29% at 18,570.85. Nasdaq at 5,116. Also, in Europe, we were mostly positive. The DAX was off by slightly by 0.09%, but overall positive on the FTSE, the CAC, and the IBEX. Did have some weakness in West Texas Intermediate crude oil. We'll show you that chart right here on the right-hand side. Mostly negative for the day, really. We did have 1 o'clock. Remember, we did have the Baker Hughes rig count, that coming in with a positive 15 number, and really West Texas Intermediate crude settling at 44.19. You'll see right over here at 2:30. We did have a little bit of a comeback in West Texas Intermediate crude, but really continued negative sentiment in West Texas Intermediate crude oil heading into the end of the week. Gold retraced as well, lower by a little more than 0.5%. Silver lower by 0.63% and $19.69 below that 20 handle. 10-year yield on 1.570. Keeping a very close eye on that, also on the 5-year yield as well. On the U.S. dollar, continued strength on U.S. dollar, 97.365. The DXY, the dollar index, that's higher by 0.38% versus other currencies. And as we're heading into next week, reminder, there is an FOMC meeting beginning on Tuesday, July 26th, and the announcement on Wednesday, July 27th at 2 p.m. So that should be a rather interesting meeting and see what the outcome will be. For your earnings, highlighted earnings from this morning, we did have GE earnings per share at 39 cents versus 46 cents. Estimated HON $1.66 versus the $1.64 estimated. WHR 350 versus the 336 estimated, and MCO Moody's at $1.30 versus the $1.28 estimated. For Monday, really primarily we have the Dallas Fed manufacturing survey at 10:30, and then we have some Treasury auctions at 11:30 and 1 p.m. Remember, we're in the midst of earnings season, so quite a bit of earnings coming up on for next week. We'll begin on Monday morning and continuing after hours with a slew of earnings, so definitely stay tuned with the TradeXchange. On your highlighted market option activity, we did have MAR, MOMO, and CROX, and as you see on your screen here on your left-hand side, any call activity on the bid side tends to be a negative sentiment. Any call activity on the offer, positive sentiment. Reverse on the put, if you're seeing puts on the offer, it tends to be a negative sentiment. For your insider transactions from this morning, we did have Dave, 10% DAVE, 10% owner purchasing over 136,000 shares at $4.99. MFRM, 10% owner purchasing over 78,000 shares at $30.64. On your syndicates, folks, this is an opportunity for the company to raise capital, whether it's common units or convertible notes. We provide that information for you on a daily basis, so definitely check us out if you're into syndicates. In addition to real-time information, we do have wanted to highlight something with ZAIS from Zozo Level Watch Alert earlier in the day. We'll show that chart out in just a moment. We'll bring that up here. And what we have here, you'll see is ZAIS at 9:37. You see the chart right there. You see the arrow pointing to when that particular level watch was provided in the TradeXchange forum. And again, that's in real time. We do see some really nice positive price action in addition to some volume. Again, that's in ZAIS, and that was at 9:37. Just move over to the and on your merger and risk arbitrage, we do have AHP on some event recaps, including TIVO and ROVI. YDKN, and FNB. Folks, if you are interested in merger and risk arb, we are the place to provide deal news, event recap from merger brief that's provided both in our forum and our morning mashup. So that's definitely something you want to take a look at. We'll take a look at how you can get the morning mashup in EGN, early global news. We'll bring that up in just a moment here. And when you are on our website, right over here, you'll be able just to click on mashup, click on that, and we provide that. So enter your name, your email, and your phone number, press send, and we get that information. We'll put you on the list to get that email for the morning mashup. On EGN, same thing, a really great way to get that information, and it's a phenomenal publication to get yourself really tuned into what's happening overnight and early morning headlines. And again, this is on a daily basis provided to our subscribers, of course, and then we send that out via email as well. So again, a great publication on a daily basis. So folks, thanks for joining us on the Trade Exchange market wrap up for the 22nd, 2016 of July. Wishing everyone a very pleasant evening and a great weekend. See you Monday. Take care.